What's up, y'all? So I'm doing the first video of the Texas Cattleman Club playlist. The first book is Hot Texas Night. The second book is Wild Ride Rancher. The first book, Hot Texas Night, is by Janice Maynard. The second one is by Maureen Child. When I tell you these books were hot, they were nasty, they were sexy, and I'm gonna tell you the sex in his was off the chain, especially in the first book, child. But I ain't gonna get there. We're gonna go there about that later. Okay, so I'm gonna review the first book, then I'm gonna review the second book, then I'm going to talk about how they connect and what kind of drama you expect. Okay, so the first book, Hot Texas Night, deals with Area Jensen and Ethan Berger. Now, Ethan and Area have been friends since they were kids, you know. It's kind of always been an attraction to them. But when I tell you that night she came into the diner and he was celebrating his win, when I tell you next thing you know, they went back to his Area's house. Woo, the sheets were on fire. They was licking, sucking, boning, sticking all over the place. Child! When I tell you that was so nasty. Ethan basically leaves the next morning and Area is like, really? And the thing about it is Ethan is very commitment shy, and because he had a lot of issues in his past, especially dealing with his father and the divorce of his father and his mother, because his father was a cheating ass dog. But the book goes definitely more and more into their relationship, and I just have to say, baby, when I tell you the sex was off the chain, especially one part of the book, I was like, oh my God, is Harlequin actually allowing that now? I was here for it though, but I was actually shocked because you guys know that Harlequin was kind of more, when it came to writing, kind of was more demure and soft when it came to sex. But I'm just like, but then again, as the books I've been reading lately, I'm like, okay, y'all not that soft. I'm just like, oh my gosh, wow, did she really ask him to do what? Wow. Woo! Y'all need to watch y'all some X-rated films, honey. But anywho, I gotta say, not the sex was off the chain, but the drama behind the scenes. Now they're building a new Texas Cattleman location in Houston. I forgot to mention this is the Houston series, the first two books of it. And remember these two names in the videos I do for the Houston series: Ryder Curran and Sterling Purd. Just remember those two names, and you're going to understand why I say remember those two names. Baby, when I tell you, Ryder and Sterling got so much beef going on. It's always been some beef. It's been rumors going around that supposedly Ryder was sleeping with Sterling's wife Tamara, and because he inherited, it was just so much drama, and then he inherited land from her father. Baby, when I tell you, and then the juicy part was Ryder is attracted to Sterling's daughter, Angela. He happens to be 11 years older than her. But here's the gotcha though. Sterling is 70 and Ryder is 50. I don't feel 50 is old personally, because I feel as though, because I'm going to be 50 in like 15 and a half years, so I don't feel 50 is old. It's older, yes. But I think that's more like middle age. I don't think even early senior citizen yet. You still have some youth. And they're, like I said, Angela is 11 years younger than her, and she feels attraction to him too. But baby, when I tell you the drama, and this first book actually bought it real good for the Houston series, because you got this sexual tension, you got the drama, you got the rumors, and there's somebody playing the game behind the scenes for this one. And I'm just like, okay. I explained to one of my author friends, I explained to Reese Ryan, I was like, yo, I just realized Texas Cattleman Club was the debut of mini soap operas. And she also has her book coming out in August called Off Limit Lovers. I will do a review on that too. And I'm going to also put the pre-order link below so you guys can pre-order that as well too. Anyway, I'm also going to put the link for Janice's book, Hot Texas Nights, in this one as well too. That first book done blew me away. Now let's go to the second book with Wild Ride Rancher. Liam Morrow and I forgot Chloe's last name. And Chloe Hemsworth. Baby, you talk about sexual tension between them two. So Houston now has a storm coming up, and as you guys know, dealing with last year with the big Houston hurricane and things like that. I think it was Hurricane Ivan, if I'm not mistaken. But that kind of reminded me of the hurricane a lot of the Houston dealt with, especially the floods and rains and stuff. When I tell you, that storm itself brought a lot of drama, but you're not going to hear about that next. Chloe wants to build an all-girls camp and things like that. You know, she wants to let women know they could do anything but train into ranching, farm life with cowgirls and stuff. And Lime is like, bro, you ain't doing that. I ain't feeling that. You ain't doing it. On my ranch. And Chloe like, why can't women do it? You know, it's the same thing. Liam has his own issues of why he is deeply hurt. He had a heartbreak from a woman who was a society girl, and the woman basically told him in no certain words, look, you good for a good lay. You can eat my coochie good. I can give you some egg good, but you can't be seen with me. I can't take you home to my father and whatnot. I would say Lime. I felt bad for him because it's like, dang, you really like this girl. But I would like Lionel, you know what? Lime, you know what? Take it as it is, a good lay and keep it moving. Chloe, on the other hand, has a lot of childhood issues dealing with her father and his controlling ways and things like that. And the fact that she was always the outside child. Her sister Ellen is a total bitch. I'm sorry to say, she's a total bitch. I wanted to slap her up and down the book, and Lionel in one part of the book basically judges Chloe for that. But when I tell you, when he got a peek at Chloe's behind and that skirt she was wearing, it was like, bang! He wanted to bang the mess out of her. Child. The sex between them two was quite delicious. She was on birth control. They both were tested negative for all sexually transmitted diseases and things like that. And they just smashed skin to skin. Hey, skin to skin. Woo! I'm gonna tell you, them scenes in that book were very hot. And things like that. I truly enjoyed it. And let me just tell you, at the end of the book, let me just say, dead bodies are afloat, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. And when I tell you, it was just banging like, oh my gosh. Maureen ended this on a cliffhanger. Janice ended the first book on a cliffhanger. Very good with the cliffhangers. It keeps the reader coming back for more. Let me just tell you, I don't know what's going on next, but I just gotta say, so far this series hit out the park. And these are the first two books in the Texas Cattleman's Club Houston series. Oh my gosh, it is so much more. Actually, the third book I will be reviewing is That Night in Texas by my girl Joss Wood. And if you don't know, I've reviewed some of reviewed Joss's book before. Her other book, Redeemed by Passion, is coming out in August, and it's part of the Dynasties series. So you guys can check that video out and pre-order that as well. Put that in the link bars below too, so you can check that out. And actually, I'm gonna do all of that. So I'm doing a lot of links you can pre-order. I'm just so excited about you guys. I'm just so excited about this video. I'm so glad. Thank you guys for being there and being excited for my first playlist. And this is the Texas Cattleman Club series playlist. This is the Texas Cattleman Club Houston. And I will talk to you guys soon. And thank you for watching. Bye now. One more thing I want to say about the Texas Cattleman Club series. This also goes into my what you should start with videos as well too. I'm gonna link down the link bar below as well too. Anyway, if you haven't read any of these authors but you do like the Texas Cattleman Club series, this can be sort of like a something you can start with as well too, especially if they're doing like soap opera collaborations and things like that. You could definitely start with them and see how they write, and if you like their writing style, you can get into it. Trust me, it happened to several authors. They're on my reading list now, and trust me, I have not regretted it since. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.